Morning children. So we have completed the lesson regarding Aruna Asaf, the freedom fighter. We have completed the question answer part also related to that. And now it is a time for us to get ourselves reflected on a grammar part. Okay. So to start with the grammar, see I have already written a few sentences on the board here. So can you read it? Ram and Rita went to the market. Ram and Rita went to the market. On the way, Ram and Rita saw a dog. Saw a dog. The dog was looking at Ram and Rita. Rita looked at Ram. A man came there. The man had a stick. The dog saw the stick. The dog ran away. Okay, so Ram and Rita went to the market. On the way, Ram and Rita saw a dog. So once we have already written the name of Ram and Rita, right? So whenever we have to write the names again and again in the passage, should we write the name as it is like Ram and Rita again, then Ram and Rita? Rita looked at Ram. Should we write it? No. We need not. Instead of Ram and Rita, we can use some other words. Isn't it? Yeah. So Ram, instead of Ram, okay, Ram and Rita, two people are there, isn't it? So instead of the total Ram and Rita, we can write they saw a dog. They saw a dog. Again, the dog is there. Okay, so we can write it as it. It means the dog was looking at Ram and Rita again. So we can write them. Rita looked at Ram. Rita is a girl, isn't it? So we can write she looked at him. She looked at him. A man came there. The man. Instead of the man, we can write he. Had a stick. The dog saw the stick. The dog ran away. Again, instead of a dog, we can write it. Isn't it? So, when we read the passage with this changed words in this, then it becomes Ram and Rita went to the market. On the way, they saw a dog. It was looking at them. Them means Ram and Rita. She looked at him. She means Rita, him means Ram. A man came there. He had a stick. Here he means again the man. The dog saw the stick. The dog ran away. So we write it ran away. Okay. So these words that we have written over here, like they or it or them or him or she, again he, it. These words are known as pronouns. What do we call them? We call them pronoun. Okay? So pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. Okay? Here, Rita. Instead of Rita, we use a she. Instead of Ram, we use a he. Instead of dog, we use a it. Okay? So pronoun is a word which can be used instead of a noun. Instead of a noun means in the place of a noun. Okay? So the words that we use in the place of a noun is called a pronoun. So what is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used in the place of a noun instead of a noun. Right? So now we are going to learn about some pronouns. Okay, in that the first one is a personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. Personal pronouns means what? Yeah, the pronouns that we use instead of a person. Okay, a word that is used instead of a person is called a personal pronoun. In that we have I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Okay. So the personal pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Okay. So which are the personal pronouns? The personal pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Right? So the personal pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Now, these personal pronouns can be categorized into three. These personal pronouns can be categorized into three. They are first person, second person, and third person. Okay? So personal pronouns are further divided into three. They are first person, second person, and third person. So what do you mean by the first person or the first personal pronoun? First personal pronoun actually refers to the speaker or the one who speak. Okay? The speaker. If the speaker, for example, I am speaking here, if I have to tell something about me, then I use some set of pronouns, isn't it? Yeah. These pronouns are known as the first personal pronoun. Okay? So these pronouns are known as a first personal pronoun. In this first person, we have I and we. Okay? I and we are the two first personal pronouns. First personal pronoun means the person is speaking or the one who is speaking. Okay. So when we speak, there should be somebody to listen. When we speak, there should be somebody to listen. If we are talking about the listener, for example, you are talking to your brother. So you are the speaker and your brother is the listener. Or if you are talking to your friend, you are the speaker and your friend is the listener, isn't it? So the second is the listener or to whom we speak. To whom we speak. That is the second person. And the second personal pronoun is you. Clear? When we speak to somebody and that somebody is the listener to whom we speak. And that is the second personal pronoun and the second personal pronoun is you. Then the third person is the subject of the speech or about whom we speak. About whom we speak. For example, to your brother. You are speaking to your brother about your friend. Okay? You are speaking to your brother about your friend. So you are the speaker, your brother is the listener, and your friend is the one about whom you speak. Okay? So to represent this particular category of persons, we use he, she, it, and they. Okay? He, she, it, and they. Right? So this is a classification of personal pronouns. So personal pronouns are pronouns that we use instead of persons. Persons are of three types. First one is called the first person, second one is called the second person, and the third one is called the third person. The first person is the speaker. The first person is the speaker. Means if you are speaking, then you become the first person. And the first personal pronouns are I and we. Right? The second personal pronouns are you. Means about to whom we speak. To whom we speak. Third personal pronouns are he, she, it and they. Means we speak about them. Okay. For example, if I say I am going to school. If I say I am going to school, in this I is the first personal pronoun. Okay. If I say you are a good boy, to whom I am speaking? I will have somebody in front of me, and to that particular person I am speaking it, and that is why you becomes the second person. Right? Or we can say he is my best friend. Okay? So I am telling to you that he is my best friend. So I am talking not about me, I am talking not about you, I am talking about somebody else. Okay? So that is a third personal pronoun. So personal pronoun is a pronoun that we use instead of a person. Okay? Personal pronoun is a pronoun that we use instead of a person. Then there are three types: first person, second person and third person. First personal pronoun is the speaker. The one who speak is a first personal pronoun, first person. The first personal pronouns are I and we. The second personal pronoun means the second person is a person who listens to what the speaker is speaking. Okay, he is the second person, he is the first person. So a second person always listens to the first person. So the listener or to whom we speak is the second person, and the second personal pronoun is you. Third person is about whom we speak. And the first person is talking to the second person, he is talking about a third person. Okay, he is not speaking about himself, he is not speaking about the other person who is listening to that, but he is speaking to the second person about a third person. And that third person is about whom we speak, and the third personal pronouns are he, she, it and they. Clear? So these are the personal pronouns. So how many personal pronouns are there? 7 personal pronouns are there. Okay? 7 personal pronouns are there. They are I, we, you, he, she, it and they. Clear? So when it comes to nouns, we know there are 2 categories of numbers, like singular and plural. So what do you mean by singular? Singular means one. For example, we say book. Plural means more than one. If there are 3 books, then we call it books. Isn't it? If there are 3 in number, then we call it books. Isn't it? If we say teacher, teachers. Students, student. Students. Isn't it? So if it is one, then that means a singular. If there are more than one, then we call it a plural. Isn't it? Yeah. For the personal pronouns, we have this is singular and plural difference. Okay. For the personal pronouns, we have this singular and plural difference. So I will write the person here, first person. First personal pronoun, which are the first personal pronouns? Which are the first personal pronouns? I, we. Isn't it? So I means me. Me alone. So I is a singular pronoun. Then we are friends. Means more than 3 or 4 people are there. Isn't it? So I is a singular first personal pronoun and we more than 1 plural pronoun. Second person. Second personal pronoun. Which is a second personal pronoun? You. Isn't it? But the teacher may come to the class and ask you, Mohan, stand up. Isn't it? So when he say you, he is asking only one person to stand up. If he say all of you come out, then you there means the entire class. So you is a pronoun which can be used either as a singular or as a plural, isn't it? So you is a pronoun. The second personal pronoun you can be used either as a singular or as a plural. Now the third personal pronouns are, which are the third personal pronouns? Yeah, he, she, it, they. So he, when we use he, how many people will be there in that? When we have to use he, how many people will be there in that? Only one boy, isn't it? Only one person. Yeah? So he is a singular pronoun. What about she? She again refers to only one person, one girl, one lady, isn't it? Yeah? So she also is a first personal singular pronoun, and it also. It is my pen. It is my book, isn't it? So it also refers to only one person. But what about they? They are playing in the ground. They are my friends. They are coming to meet me. They means more than one people, isn't it? So when we use they, we want to say that there are more than one people there in that. Right? This is it. Okay? So personal pronouns can have a singular and a plural difference. Singular means only one. Plural means more than one. Okay? Singular means one. Plural means more than one. So in all the three personal pronouns, we have got this categorization also. So first personal pronouns are I and we, in which I is a singular, we is a plural. Okay? I is singular, we is plural. Now when we come to the second personal pronoun is you. You can be used either as a singular or as a plural. Means you can be used for one person or more than one person. Okay, you and your friend got late for the class. For example, during the break time, you went and played in the ground and you came late for the class. And the teacher said, you stand outside. What does it mean? One of you should stand out or both of you should stand out? Huh? Yeah, both of you should stand out. Isn't it? Isn't it? So you can be used for a single person or for more than one person. So it can be either singular or a plural. Clear? Now, the third personal pronouns are he, she, it and they. Okay? The third personal pronouns are he, she, it and they, in which he, she and it are singular pronouns and they a plural pronoun. Clear? So this is the division of personal pronouns based on the number. Number means a singular or a plural. Right? So I will leave this board for a while. Observe it, understand it carefully. Right?